Yaat That was the tea that I'm sipping on for today's reading. The futuristic tea. So, today's reading is about the future vibes. What vibes are we picking up on in the ether? Which directions are we going? We have a million different opportunities, a bajillion different pathways. What trajectory are we as a collective sticking to right now? We're about to find out at 45 seconds here. Alright. So we have 3 cards for the collective today. At the center, we have Koka no Go, which is the 5 of Pentacles. To the right of that, we have Bo no Nana in the upright, and that is the 7 of Wands. And then we have, to the very left, our major arcana, which is Gusha, which is the Fool. Alright, so let's take a look at the underlying energy, get an idea. Seihai no O in the upright, that is the King of Cups. Okay, so let's see, the collective, when it comes to futuristic vibes, what are we creating? Because at this point, we are creating. With the Fool here, we are creating something new. And so I kind of see this teeter-totter energy going on here with the central energy though, which is the Koka no Go, which is 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And so this card is, it's good that it's here in the reverse, because it's showing that we, as a collective, are really starting to appreciate our flaws. What it is that we are actually able to provide, right? We are honing in on that, and we're not saying like, you know, like, oh, I'm not as however as them, or however as them, or I don't have this and I don't have that. Instead of saying that, at the very center of our energy, when it comes to the futuristic vibes, we're going to be flowing with the level of abundance that God gives us, right? Or rather, the abundance that we have even cultivated at a given time, even, right? Because we're quite in control of things in this reality where everything is about free will. Now, to the right of that, with the Bo no Nana, the 7 of Wands in the upright, kind of a combative energy, isn't it? So this is showing that at the same time, we're going to be feeling like the need to be defensive over this choice to kind of live a flowing life. Yeah. And yeah, so just generally this is affirming that in the face of some sort of adversarial energy that we might be given, especially when it comes to what we're able to provide, we're just going to trust that with the with the love that we have for whatever it is we're trying to apply ourselves in, the deep love that we have for that, that we are going to be able to have at least, a beginning that will just, we're just gonna gonna begin with the Fool, right? Begin this journey and just trust how it goes. I guess it's a bit redundant, huh? So yeah, that's pretty simple there for the collective, and we're just gonna move on here to the 2 options at 4:30. So for our 2 options today, we have these are futuristic Navajo women. And for option number 1, you have a woman looking out with a blue and grayish backdrop behind her. And she's wearing a some sort of a futuristic headpiece that looks pretty gnarly. And she has heavy epicampal folds. And then, excuse me. What's going on? Okay, now, so where was I? Option 1, woman looking into the distance with a a light up headgear that's like neon. There's a blue and gray background. Option number 2, women looking in the same direction. They're both looking in the distance off to the right. Their right. Our left. And she is wearing these neon feathers. And I don't know if that's actually a part of her costume or if that's just in the background, but there's some sort of circular thing behind her. And she's got she has like a futuristic outfit, spacesuit thing on, because she has this collar that shoots up behind her head. Like the most popped collar that there can be, because it goes up just a couple centimeters above her head. Anyway, that's got a green background. Green with black. And so those are your options. Yeah. Option 1, option 2, both futuristic Navajo women. And whenever you're ready, we shall move on to the options. Ya'ate to those who have chosen number 1, the woman with the gray and blue background. Okay, so let's look into these future vibes. Okay, oh my god. So for you, you have Bo no Sun in the reverse. Now that really wanted to show itself. Really wanted to show off, because when I was pulling cards, that one was face first. So I let it go. Face first. Or face up. And then at the center, we have Taiyo, which is the sun. To the left of that, we have Koka no Ju. That's looking good. Looking good. And your underlying energy is Koka no Yon. So for you, it looks like you are potentially going to be getting a charitable donation of time, money, energy, something, because people are gonna see how much you've cultivated with the Ten of Pentacles here, Koka no Ju. With that, they're gonna see how much you've cultivated with your sunlight, and people are going to want to give you this excess that they have. And at the same time, it's showing with the Bo no Sun in reverse that this is something that you weren't really planning on, or rather that this is something other people weren't planning on. So it's like supporting you in this way is something that people weren't really anticipating. Like, they didn't realize that you actually were this brilliant sun that was cultivating the Ten of Pentacles, which is, like, a great foundation. Okay. So, those are the future vibes. The future vibes. And let's take a look at what zodiac is gonna be of relevance, or what clan rather, because the clan is the elements. We'll take a look here with these little chips I made. We'll do a little ASMR while I got this nice mic. Okay. So what we got here is... Shucks. Which one is this? I think this might be the clan. Maybe? Because there's 2 hawks in the indigenous zodiac. So I'm going through these. Oh no. I wasn't prepared. There we go. Well, there's the other hawk. I don't remember what the deal was with this. I guess the one that's underlined must be the clan one. That's what I would think. Okay. So, that means the fire clan. So the hawk pertains to the owl, what else pertains to the G's? It's been a while since I've, oh, the owl, the salmon, the owl, the salmon, and the hawk, okay? So those are the 3 that are actually in that clan, the fire clan. The owl is Sagittarius, the salmon is Leo, the hawk is Aries, okay? So I'm just gonna go with that, because it's my first time revisiting that. So that's showing you that when it comes to futuristic vibes, these could be time cycles that are going to be very important for you, which are going to be the fire time cycles of the zodiac. Or these elements in your chart are going to become of significance. So if you have a lot of fire in your chart, because there's like a double affirmation here with the sun and the wands card, that there is some sort of fire energy in your chart for sure that is a guiding force here. Otherwise, it's indicating that there are going to be people of the fire clan that are going to be relevant for you in the future. They're going to be of importance. So, to conclude your reading, for your future vibes, basically, you're going to be showing the world your abundance. And they're going to be wanting to contribute to your success when it comes to continuing to cultivate these 10 of Pentacles. And like I said with the 3 of Wands in reverse, it's not something that people were really expecting. And something you weren't really expecting. Like maybe you didn't think that people would be as on board with whatever it is you're working on as you had thought. But this is also indicating that you can look forward to this upcoming fire cycle of the hawk to awaken this energy at the soonest. Yes. Okay. So this concludes your reading for those who have chosen option number 1. Ahehe, kikowabamin minoa. That is piping hot tea. Yaate. To those who have chosen option number 2. Okay, let's get another sip. Yes, I'm including this as your start to your reading, because I guess this is going to be some hot future tea. So, let's take a look. At the center, you have Seihai no Hachi, which is the Eight of Cups in the upright. Okay, so some energy of moving on, lessons learned, places you've been, people you've known. You're moving forward with those experiences in mind. At the center, right? And to the right here, we have Koka no Ni in reverse, and that is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you're focusing in on something important to you. And you're doing that by putting things aside that you had been balancing out for a while, and you're saying, you know, enough's enough. I have to focus on one thing as I move forward with all these other things that are being uncovered, unburied, dug up. Yeah. Bo no Ju in the upright here on the left, out of these three cards here. Yeah. So there is something that you're working on completing right now. Something that you are very, very, very excited, passionate, something that your soul needs to complete. You're going through that. And that has to do with, yes, moving on and moving forward. And finding your ability to navigate with these sorts of experiences in mind. So that when you think about one thing from your past, you don't trail off too much, but you focus in on it well enough so that you can complete the cycle. You know, for example, it's like if we have some sort of unhealed wound, this is the energy of you narrowing in on each little wound by wound by wound with each of these wands with Bo no Ju in the upright. So you're taking one wand at a time that has to do with your past, and you are lighting them, you're lighting those wands, and you're letting them burn down so that you can move forward from that, this old framework, structure. And then we have Koka no Hachi in the reverse on the underlying energy. So with Koka no Hachi, that is saying that, yeah, this is like another affirmation of this sort of evolution energy that you were cultivating, right? Because this card typically is about putting in the work to evolve and to come to a point where you can reap what you sow. Now, with this being in the reverse, this is like saying that you are no longer going to be working in these frameworks that you had been working before, and you are finding a new formula, a new method. Yeah, so let's take a look at what sort of zodiac sign or what clan is going to be of importance for you. I'll shuffle them in my hands. Okay, that works. Okay, you got the butterfly clan, which pertains to all of the air signs, which are the air signs are Gokoko, which is the raven, Libra, the Nigig, which is the otter, and the Wawash Keshi, which is the deer, Gemini. Yeah? So that, as well as Scorpio, which is sheesh. I don't remember exactly how to say snake in Ojibwe, but snake. I'll have to bring those cards out next time I do this. But yeah, so anyway, you have the butterfly clan and the snake zodiac sign. So this could indicate that the air, when we go around to the different butterfly clan zodiac animals, that those are going to be important times for you for this energy. Or it's indicating that this energy that you're releasing and that you're moving on from has to do with a lot of people that happen to be from the butterfly clan or the Scorpio, the snake. And man, I keep trying to think of what the snake is in Ojibwe. And so anyway, yeah, bonus if you already know what that is, alright? You're at the right place. So either way, this is basically indicating though for sure that at the very earliest, you can start to see some progress with this from letting go of these things and moving on from this old baggage. Well actually right now we are in Nigig. We just started Nigig. So we're no, we're not in Nigig. We're about to enter Nigig, actually. We are about to enter that. And that's the very beginning of the indigenous zodiac cycle. We start with the otter, the Aquarius, because of the creation of this world. That's one of the Algonquin, because I think that it's in not just the Ojibwa tribe, but the Algonquin generally have like the same story of how the otter wove down from like, you know, the heavens and down and back up to bring us into this sort of world that we're in right now. Yeah, so anyway, that is going to be the earliest where this energy is going to be very strong, I guess, vital or, you know, fertile. Something, whatever word I'm looking for. And then it looks like, I would say cyclically, that this would wrap up actually in Scorpio, because Scorpio is the latest if we go from progression starting from now till the last zodiac sign here that this pertains to, the air clan. Geez. I don't know, I'm getting a little dyslexic, but you know what I mean, basically. So all the air clan signs start like now and then, okay, yeah. So anyway, the snake Scorpio season next year, or this upcoming year, is gonna be when you're donezo with this lesson, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So you're gonna get your groove going when it comes to being able to just look at your past one piece at a time, and you're gonna take each piece of that puzzle and you're gonna light that puzzle piece on fire. Whatever you gotta do, you're gonna transcend from it. And you're gonna have that down starting this upcoming Aquarius season to Scorpio. Boom. That's what I was saying. I just needed to clarify it, wrap it around, put a nice bow on it. That's for you, okay? That's for you. So, this has been your reading for those who have chosen option number 2. Ahehe kikawaba me minawa.